Oh, hello there guys. Welcome to a new video where we've got something pretty secretive and special in front of us. Should we open it up? Could it be the Sony Alpha 1? It's here. The new 8K 30 frames per second Sony Alpha 1. So this morning I was just minding my own business, hanging out with the dog, and I get a knock at the door and I'm like, "Ooh, hello FedEx, what's up?" And some packages arrived. Inside one of the boxes was a Pelican case with a bunch of goodies, and inside the other box was the Sony Alpha 1. Now this video is just going to be an unboxing and a first look at the physical camera, but I will be doing a full review on this camera. So let's just open it up and take a look. We have the papers, the instructions. Also here we have this little cord management, which up until right now, and up until I saw a demonstration of how people were using the Sony Alpha 1, I never knew what this was for. I was like, what's this? This is a review unit, so it has right here all of the things that are inside the box for when I return it. Good to know, because sometimes, you know, I lose things. Let's take a look at this body, shall we? We've got the A1 strap. Ooh, yeah. Oh, heavy boy. What's in here? Oh, the charger. Now, something about these newer cameras is that they are capable of doing and using CF Express Type A cards. So you will need to buy separately a card reader as well as a CF Express card. Now, these are so fast, and I use them for the Sony a7S III to do a lot of 4K 120. So if you are shooting 8K, chances are you are going to want and need this. But you will have to buy it separately outside of paying $6,500 for the body itself. So keep that in mind. And inside here, we just have some cables and some other stuff. Let's just get to the good part. I was actually expecting it to be a lot bigger. That's what she said. Right off the bat, I am noticing up here, we've got a bunch of different options for settings. We have the record button in the back. Now the screen is not a flip screen. It does just go up and out a little bit like this. So it does not flip out. Like I said, this camera isn't for everyone. This is probably geared more towards people who are doing a lot of like broadcasting or a lot of like sports, videography, photography, and things of that nature. So me personally, I would love to have the flip out screen, but I think I know why they didn't put it on this unit. So over here, we have a lot of different ports. We have the microphone and the headphone jack. Similar to the Sony a7S III, we have two CF Express Type A slots, as well as your standard SD card slots. We have a full-size HDMI, as well as a super speed USB 3.2 Type-C connector. This is also capable of doing a 16-bit raw output, which is nice. We also have an Ethernet for fast communication. This also has ultra-fast built-in Wi-Fi, which will deliver reliable speeds with fast 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. And of course, we have the multi-interface shoe, which I will be using an XLR most likely to attach it to. And what's new with this camera is there's actually a whole separate new set of dials. So this is mainly going to be for continuous shooting as well as controlling the focus. We have the autofocus single shot, continuous, DMF. I had no idea what DMF was, so I literally had to dig out the instructions. DMF. You can make fine adjustments manually after performing autofocusing, letting you focus on a subject more quickly than when using manual focus from the beginning. This is convenient in situations such as macro shooting. Okay, and then we have just plain manual focus. And on the top here, we have the different types of continuous shooting. That's on page 38. H plus continuous shooting, which is high plus. H continuous shooting, high. M continuous shooting, mid. L continuous shooting, low. So this has an entirely separate dial dedicated just to basically the continuous shooting as well as the focus, which is pretty cool. So this does have a 50 megapixel sensor. It is capable of doing 8K at 30 frames per second, but it obviously can also do 4K at 120, which is personally my favorite. Now doing YouTube and things like that, 8K is, I wouldn't say it's even really necessary for a lot of the things that are happening and being posted on YouTube. I don't even know if YouTube supports 8K. Yes, I have an 8K TV, so it would actually be nice to eventually watch that type of content. And a lot of people are like, but why do you need 8K? And the truth is, not everyone needs 8K, but 8K is the future. The A1 also includes the same S-Cinetone color matrix that produces beautiful colors and skin tones, which you can find in the Venice, the FX6, as well as other cinema line cameras. There's also a new feature which is called Lossless Compressed RAW, which I'm actually really excited to test out. I'm pretty sure you can record up to 30 minutes, 8K 30. I have to obviously test everything for myself. This is just a first look overall impressions of the body of the A1, and I'm really excited to kind of dive in and take a closer look at what the A1 can do. I just hope my computer can handle it. I want to take a look at it compared to the Sony a7S III for a second. So size-wise, they honestly look and feel the same. I was expecting the A1 to be a lot bigger, but it really isn't. I'm shocked. Other than the A1 now has a new dial. The record button on the a7S III is in the front, and the record button on the A1 is in the back. Okay, so one thing that I was excited about was that it has 759 autofocus points, 92% coverage, but it has real-time eye autofocus for birds. So my goal is to get a shot of a bald eagle, okay? And I expect the real-time bird eye autofocus to work. Also, real-time eye autofocus for animals, humans, continuous shooting with autofocus tracking at f/22. So the animal eye autofocus isn't really new, but it seems like it has been upgraded to kind of adapt for more animals as well as birds. So yes, I will be taking my outdoor nature photography way more serious. And don't get me wrong, I'm really excited about the 8K, but I feel like I'm more excited too about kind of getting better photos. Another thing I was excited about when I saw they mentioned it is that it's gonna have blackout free shooting, which means if you were taking normally continuous shots, it would take a shot and you'd see a black screen, shot, black screen, shot, black screen. Well, this is actually now gonna have blackout it and an uninterrupted view, and it will continuously be taking the shot without giving you that blackout in between. So this was just kind of like a first impression overall thoughts about the A1. I'm a big fan, I'm excited. 8K is definitely something that's going to happen in the future. Apparently it's here now. I just don't know if our platforms are ready for it or if my storage devices are ready for it or my MacBook. So I guess we will see. But stay tuned for a full video coming soon of what this baby can do. Thank you so much to Sony for sending me this review unit. I can't wait to check it out. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can see when I post a new video, and I will see you then.